Hey, y'all, and welcome to episode 4 of the Unveiling STEM Careers That Inspire series. I'm Sandra D. I'm the community psych librarian, and I'm excited to have various STEM professionals here to share their journeys in hopes of inspiring students to consider the excitement and possibility of STEM-related educational programs and careers. Today, we welcome Abel Season, a NASA Solar System ambassador and physics student at Penn State University Park. Abel, we are so excited to have you here today. We can't wait to hear about your journey. Please take it away.
Thank you, Sandra. Hi, my name is Abel. I'm a undergrad student majoring in physics with a concurrent minor in biomedical engineering at Penn State University. I want to continue my doctorates in the field of quantum physics with the ultimate aspiration of being an astronaut. I have a lot of experience in conducting research within various disciplines, not including but limited to sustainability, robotics, astrophysics, and biomedicine. So just to give you a little background of my history, I have attended 3 educational institutions. In high school, I took additional courses at Valley Community College. So what that really does is that when I was in high school, I would go to a local community college and take courses such as drug and alcoholism and also the psychology of mental health and other various topics, mainly just with psychology. The reason why I took these courses is because I come from a very community where education isn't really our biggest plans. I come from a very gang affiliated area and a low income area. And college is not really a choice that anyone can do. But fortunately, I had my family and my friends to support me. And I did a very big step. And after I graduated high school, I attended Harvard for in a summer program that lets high school students go there, visit Harvard, and take courses. And at Harvard, I took physics and psychology. And going to Harvard, it was very difficult and scary at first because I was one of the only Hispanic students in physics. And meeting other people, it really just helps you bring light to show that you're here for a reason. You're here to show that you have skills, and it really just taught me that I'm like a very established person and very good role model to be. And I currently am completing my degree in physics at Penn State University. So if you see in the photo on the very left, it's me at Harvard at the engineering. In the middle is the Penn State campus, and in the right is the Harvard's campus. So at Penn State University, I'm actually the sustainability director of Commonwealth. From 2020 all up to now, I kind of just took a step down since I've done 4 years, and I kind of just want to focus on my other research. But I spearhead key initiatives to raise awareness and promote environmental and sustainability concerns across the 19 Penn State Commonwealth campus. And I played a lot of roles in formulating bills and making bills that help advocate the student vision of sustainability at Penn State. So one of the few things I have done at Penn State is installed bird-friendly glass. So a lot of the times when birds are flying and they see a glass building, they can't really tell that that's a mirror. To them, it's a mirror due to their eyes. So they'll crash on the windows. So we install these bird-friendly glass so the birds can tell that it actually is a wall so they can fly away from it. And other builds that I've done is basically have biodegradable utensils and also plant a tree for every student that we have enrolled at our school. And on the left is my student government. And you can see on the bottom, I'm on crutches. I was in crutches because I play rugby, and it's a very intense sport if anyone plays. But I love it, and I still continue to go to the meetings even if I'm injured. But on the right is me and my president. And at first, I really thought student government was like those cliches you see in the movies, but it actually is a very good community to talk to because as a scientist, I only really been exposed to classroom settings and laboratories. So having to understand the science side of politics, it really just brings you a whole new light. So outside of school, I'm actually the president of the robotics club. So the robotics club, our mission is to create lifelike robots that resembles humans and also assist enhancing human capabilities. So for instance, we have an exosuit that helps people carry heavy objects. It's not ideal since it's very bulky and very clunky, but it's really cool to like have it like an extra robotic arm to help you out. And we also build life-size robots that you can control via VR headset. So you can wear your VR headset, and if you're moving your hands, the robot will also move its hand. And at first, joining the club, I really thought it was like, oh, you have to have experience and stuff like that. But a lot of clubs in college campuses, not just to my own, but other ones, really just want new beginners because they want to teach and have fun. So how I present my club is that we want to have beginners because we want to teach everyone like how to do robotics and how to learn how to code. And it gets really fun and very exciting. And soon we're gonna make a giant hand that can make coffee and play chess. So if you want to like be interested, just join clubs outside of school. So as a solar system ambassador, I have given talks on various topics, including robotics on Mars, the DART mission. So the DART mission is a plan to prevent asteroids from colliding with Earth. So if you have a very big phobia of asteroids coming towards Earth, don't worry. We have plans in place at NASA that prevents asteroids from coming to Earth. So we have a whole database actually of all the asteroids that are around us. So we're always monitoring them and measuring the trajectories. But if something weirdly happens and an asteroid actually just come towards us, we have a few ways that can get rid of asteroid. One is we can shoot in a very expensive satellite to change its course of direction. Number two, we will throw a nuke at it or missiles. It really just varies on what they want. Ideally, they only want to shoot missiles because nuclear radiation will still fall out on the rocks and change the composition. And another one is that we might shoot a laser at it, which is kind of cool, but it only just really depends on the chemical composition. So there's a lot of factors into play when you have to think about these courses. A lot of NASA's things are very in the details that we really just forget to think about. And one of my favorite subjects that I've talked about is the long-term effects of zero gravity on the human body. So our bodies are designed because we lived in Earth and we evolved to live in these environments. So the reason why I really love this topic is because we're entering an age where space travel will be sooner and it will be coming up over the years. And we have to really consider that we can have the machines, we can have the spacesuits, we can have the crafts, but what will happen to our bodies? So a lot of things that will happen to our body in zero gravity is that we'll lose muscle because your muscles aren't contracting. And we also have a problem in NASA where we don't have any weightless weights. So the only thing that we can really do is just shock people and their muscles. So a lot of astronauts hate having to be shocked, but they really just need it. Other things that can be done is your bone density will decrease, which will also decrease your immune system because of your white blood cell counts, and other things such as swelling in different parts of your area because our body is used to differentiate from up and down. So when you're zero gravity setting, your body can't really tell which pressure is going because the pressure is all equal. So your body will kind of like work against it, causing you to have all these sorts of conditions and stuff like that. But I can go on forever about talking about effects, but I just love being an ambassador and allowing to show my passion and as well as Nash's passion for science and helping others to aware and spread knowledge within the community. And that's it.
Thank you. Oh, so much, Abel, for sharing all of that information. I know that the students probably have tons and tons of questions for you. I love hearing about your DART adventures. It sounds very glamorous and almost Hollywood like. And I wonder, if you could ever get the opportunity to do long-term space travel, would you volunteer to do it? And then what other cool ways could we try to keep our bodies in shape while we're moving across space?
Yeah, I would volunteer. I would personally go up there and learn the long-term effects, take one for the team. But really right now we're just at the moment shocking your muscles is the most ideal thing to do because we're trying to figure out new ways to make weightless weights, so weights that don't really need gravity, because if you really think about it, when we're working out we're using gravity as a way to build our muscle. So there's a lot of projects being done right now. in order to figure out weightless weights. And it's really just a new developing area. We only started measuring people's effects on the human body just in the 90s. In the 80s, we only just really recently started it, and we only have a very small pool to work on, only since because not that many people went up to space. So those are the one few things, but I would personally take one for the team and go to space and just learn what the human body will change and over its course of time there.
That I would feel so safe if you were up there. We were learning from you and all your brilliance. And I think you're giving the students some really great ideas of stuff that they can focus on because it is such a small pool, not too many of us up there. But as you said, it's coming. We're going to do more of it. And so we're going to have more exposure and experience. So things that our students can start studying and gearing towards so that they can understand the long-term effects of space on the human body and us traveling through. So thank you again so much, Abel, for coming and sharing your amazing story with us. It's so great to hear everything about you being a NASA Solar System ambassador, all of the great, amazing things you're doing at Penn State with your sustainability club, your robotics club. I know everyone will love to get in touch with you, so folks, feel free to reach out to me. I can get you in touch with Abel. And of course, please subscribe to the Community Psych Librarian channel. You'll get notifications when we upload other really cool, inspiring stories. So until next time, y'all, thanks for tuning in. And thanks again so much, Abel. It was so great to have you.
All right, thank you. I'll see you guys.